Hello everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood TikToker YouTuber here, and this is a review of Diablo's new season of the Hatred. Hatred. Yeah. I already spoke about this when I did a review of the expansion of Vessel of Hatred that they needed to give the other characters in the game special treatment. Now they have done that a little bit with this season, but it's not really good enough, especially now with Path of Exile getting released, Part 2 getting released, and them showing what they have to offer over there. And we've only got one really movable subclass in the game, which is actually literally crazy. And I actually said it, that subclass feels better than all the subclasses in the whole game. More fun, more agile, just everything. And I mentioned that the other characters did need to have stuff added to them to make them better. Now they added some stuff, but it's not really good enough with it with this season. I've actually finished the season. The season is finished. All I'm doing now is finishing. I'm finishing my Paragon and the end game. But even the end game in this is really nothing to talk about. There's no drive for me. Like, my character right now is strong enough. I'm on hard, and I could go even harder, I reckon, and still not die. Yeah. That's the probably problem, is the end game doesn't really have you the drive to get into the end game. It's got nothing to offer. Yeah. Even the difficulty isn't really there. It's fake difficulty. That's the problem. Yeah. The new, the new world boss is good and all, but it just, they really, definitely do need to pick their game up now with this new, game, Path of Exile 2, coming out with really good, characters that move good, do things good, and their effects and everything they do, their moves look excellent. Absolutely excellent. Yeah. So my hope is that the next season they do more with the characters, other than just giving extra few things. I definitely think that they should be given some like this, like the rogue should have that. Just no question, the rogue should have this flip, or something, equivalent to that, because a rogue should be fast to move around. Yeah. Oh, it's just, yeah. There's just so many. Yeah, I've tried all the seasons, and I haven't enjoyed any of them. This one probably had a better story, but it just wasn't really. They didn't even advertise this. This is a problem. They didn't even sell this season. They didn't even try and sell this season. That's the freaking problem. And it has got a reasonably good story. Not that it's got any cut scenes. Not many cut scenes. I don't remember if there was a cut scene. Was there a cut scene? I don't know if there was. Obviously it wasn't. There probably was, and I just can't remember it. Obviously it probably wasn't memorable enough. But the story was, I did enjoy this season's story. Actually more than I enjoyed the expansion. This is weird. So, they got something right because I did say the story was lacking. And Diablo is lacking big time right now of a big bad, like a real threat. And I mean a real threat. Lilith came along and she was like a fly that got swatted away, and that was the problem. And this guy now, you know, he's come along, you know, that came, you know, with the story of Diablo 4, and yeah, you know, from the vessel hatred, and you know, that was a letdown. I'm hoping that the next season or expansion, I'm hoping in the next expansion or season or whatever that we just wrap up that story and we just get on with a new one, and just beat him and just defeat him, and yeah, just defeat him and just make a new one. As I said, I think there's some unique stories that could come out of this game. And as I said, like, you could literally make a story like somebody like you help in the game. Like, say for instance, I walk up and this guy needs help, right? And I'm, you know, going along helping this person, la 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 la. Like, for instance, like I help this dude here, like plant tree, like fix the forest or whatever. Now the thing is, at first you think you're helping him, right? But this could go wrong. This could go to shit. Now that's what I think needs to happen in a Diablo game. Things going to shit. You helping out somebody. This is how they need to continue a season or start a season. Is you've helped somebody in Diablo 4. One of the peoples in the villages or something. You know, one of the pinions. You know, one of the people. Right, you've helped them, and it goes to shit. That's the best way to do a season, personally. It can't really change my mind. But they really need a foreboding bad guy for us to really want to kick their ass. And maybe they did that with that last guy by not letting us defeat him now. I don't know. I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get to fight him, to be honest, at the end of Vessel Hatred. So, even if they bring him back or finish off it, like as I said, I just want to beat him now. I just want the story to be over. Like, you catfished me, you catfished everybody, you baited everybody, and that was the problem with Vessel of the Hatred. It's just a big bait. It was just a big bait, and it didn't really have much going for it. And this season that's come with it hasn't really come with much either. It actually has been very disappointing to see this come from Diablo. Yeah, so this is my review of this season, and yeah, sorry. It's not that good. The story is worth playing. That's it. Do I recommend this? That's it. I recommend playing it for the story that's in this season. Other than that, it's not worth jumping in. So, I don't know, it's up to you. You guys, if you want to jump in just for freaking good story. Because other than that, it's really... I think they need to add more to us every time. Just give us, you know, give us a new skill to play with. You know, add to our skill tree. That's what we want. Add to our skill tree. This season, you know, this is what we should be excited for. This season. You know, you helped, like, remind us of somebody we helped. Oh, we helped out Gudruf or whatever his name is. Like, oh, we helped out Scholar, Lacurin, and something's gone bad. You know? Something like that. You know, it doesn't have to be that. But you know what I'm saying, peoples. There was no real reason to jump into this season. That's the thing. There was no drawing. There's no draw card at all. They didn't even try and sell the season. That was the biggest problem. There was hardly any advertisement about this season whatsoever. They did more advertisement with all the other seasons than this one, and this one had a better story. What the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, pretty disappointed. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just show you what my character looks like so you guys can have a look. There you go. And my character looks like. This is what I've got on me at the moment. It's not even the best Top Gear yet, but this literally kicks ass. I'm kicking ass on it. Like I'm on hard. I could even go on harder, I reckon, before I die. Like this build is pretty decent. It kicks ass. Look, I'll just show you. Like this is like the literal ultimate build. Like this makes this class way easy. That's the problem. There's not difficulty. Not proper difficulty, because this character's way too easy. Oh, finally. Everybody's dead. Yeah, that's my build anyway. Yeah, anyway, so that's my review of the season. Yeah, they've still got a lot to improve. I'm encouraged. They did make some improvements, but just not enough. So yeah, I don't know how long this season goes for. I don't know when it finishes, so I'll definitely will keep checking out the seasons of Diablo 4 if they keep bringing out them. If anything, they probably need to maybe just announce the Diablo 5 with all new subclasses or something. I don't know what they're going to do to compete with Path of Exile, but they need to compete, to be honest, or this game will die in its ass, on its ass. And that'll be a shame, because the thing is, Path of Exile is expired by Diablo 2, which was one of the best games ever released, was Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. Diablo 3 was just more Diablo, really. I did like Diablo 3. Diablo 3, I do like, but Diablo 2 was probably the best of Diablo. It was the darkest, hardest Diablo. And that's what everybody wants. That's why Path of Exile is getting so much love right now. It's because we're not getting, us Diablo players aren't getting what we want in this. So yeah, I'll just end up my review with that. And at the moment, I'm actually going through Path of Exile again, playing it again, just to familiarise myself with the game again, because I haven't played it for a while. I clocked it a long time ago. Yeah, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Path of Exile 2 to see what's different and that, but I'm already, yeah, it looks good. It just looks good, just watching people play it and whatnot. I just want to jump in and play. That's the thing. And that's the problem, is that this game is not really doing that. It's not doing that. The Diablo devs need to listen. You need to listen right now. You need to get people's interest in your game. And you've already done it by the Vessel of Hatred and having this new character, but the problem is, all your other characters suck ass because you invented this one. And that's a fact. Okay, yes, Necromancer, Ranger, Rogue, oh actually Rogue, Ranger, whatever, Rogue, and Sorcerer are the best before this came along. Now, this is the best. Like, you got the free now. You know, we're the best within the game. Well, you know, the OPS, you know. I mean, everybody's got their main that they like to play. You know, Barbarian, some people love playing Barbarian, and they will just play Barbarian for the rest of their life. They just love Barbarians. And there's some people that just, you know, same thing with Sorcerers, Necromancers, and what have you. They'll just play them for the rest of their lives. I like to go through all of them and try all of them, play all of them, and figure out which ones are the best. And I hate to say, this new subclass is actually the best out of all of them. Yeah, but I think there was a build I did. I call it my combat build, and I think that's probably where we need to go with Diablo 4. Is I literally took it down to like, I think I still have the character. Oh no, actually, I did like a whole lot of deleting. I think I might have deleted it. I'll check. Let's just check just quickly. I was gonna round up my review, but we'll just have a check to see if I've got it, because I just wanted to show it if I've got it, if I have got it. Do I have it? Oh no, I do have it. Yeah, I think this is the one. Continue. I think this is my physical build. I can't remember. I've made that many. I've
This
like,
is how the world I knew ended.
By three they come. By three thy way opens.
why am I getting a cutscene?
One began.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It started with Lilith and Inarius, the creators of Sanctuary.
Oh, this is the trailer to the new season anyway.
Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Our only hope was a wanderer who'd been fed the demon's blood.
Us.
This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause. I, Loras, was one of them. So was my old friend Donan and Neyrelle. I wish things had turned out differently for her.
Neyrelle.
We learned that Lilith wanted more than to empower humanity.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future.
She aimed to devour her father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. He was being reborn in hell.
He's still weak, vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned. We had no choice but to follow her into hell. The Angel Inarius and his Cathedral of Light were on the demon's trail too. An army of sheep led by a mad lion.
Oh, we might as well watch the trailer. Seeing I'm talking about the season. I didn't even know there was a trailer. I must have pressed the wrong button or something.
Through it all, there was another force tugging on the threads of fate. Mephisto himself. He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith. Not for our benefit, but to save his own hide. Perhaps he was expecting us to join.
That's the guy.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Neyrelle imprisoned Mephisto instead. Doing so also robbed Lilith of the power she so craved. I can't say what went through the demon's mind. Anger, yes, but was there more? Regret? Sadness? With her last breath, she warned us of a dire future.
Without me, you would have no victory.
Neyrelle went off to extinguish Mephisto for good. Her heart was in the right place, but it was a terrible burden to bear alone. Lilith had been cast down, but our battle with Hell had just begun.
Oh, okay. No, it was. So that was just a new yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my, physical build. I've got to get out of town to double check. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is very, very just physical build. Everything she does is physical. And, yeah, even that, like, that's a physical move. So that's the only sort of spatial move I got on her, is the invisibility. That's it. Everything else is a physical move. And I tell you right now, playing this build on this game is actually quite challenging. It actually makes the game more fun and challenging, because it's actually, you know, you're actually having to fight everything. Like, I have to press the right buttons in the right sequence. If I don't, I could die. That is a fact. I have actually died a few times on this character because it took me a while to figure out my, to get all the buttons in the right combination. It's in the right combination now, that's why I look like I'm so good at it. See, it just kicks ass every freaking time. But it could be harder than this. I mean, I don't even know what difficulty I'm playing. I think this is on normal. So just imagine playing this physical class on hard. It'd be really good. Because it's hard on normal. You can just go through. Tap, 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 tap. So yeah, that's probably the only move like this one here how I made her. But it still makes the game reasonably easy though. But it's about as challenging and hard as I could make it. I went through every iteration of build that I could to make it a challenging game. Because I don't change difficulty on games. Because I've already said to before, difficulty on games now don't matter. And definitely on this game, difficulty is pointless even having it. On here. And like there's no health gen or anything, like it's just basic armor, basic shit. These are just legacy items. You know, and as you can see, look, I lost quarter health. Yeah. But that's it. Like, you know, that's my most freaking one here, and I haven't even finished playing with her yet. I've been so busy just trying different builds, and I thought, oh, I just want to try a real challenging physical build, and this is about as good as I can get. With a ranger anyway, with a rogue. I tried all the others as well. Not possible. I think Barbarian. Yeah, Barbarian has a physical build that's quite hard, and Druid as well. All the others, they don't. I tried all different physical builds with them as well, and they're not that difficult. They're still easy to use. Yeah. I think that's why Diablo 4 got a lot of bad feedback, is because the difficulty isn't really there. Sure, they've done things to make it difficult, but it's not difficult. Like, yeah, it's just bosses spamming, you know, useless moves that just kill you. They're not there for any strategic reason other than to kill you. You know, which, you know, the boss design in this, I must say, is lacking in Diablo 4. And I've been watching a lot of PoE 2 bosses and gameplay of that, and I'll tell you right now, I hope the devs are watching that game and paying attention and writing shit down, because a lot of the bosses, there's some interesting boss gameplay in that game. So, yeah, anyway, this has been my review of Season of Hatred. Hatred, I think it's called. Where is it? Does it actually tell you the name of the season? Where is it? Where would it be? Where would it be? No. I do not know. Anyway. Yeah, I think there's a season of the Hatred, isn't it? Does it say season we're in? Anyway, yeah, I think the season of the Hatred, whatever the season's name is, weird name. Yeah. Yeah, as you see, all my different builds. I've deleted a few. I actually had a full stack of 14 people. I just deleted a few because I'm actually been playing around in the Vessel of Hatred with the current characters seen, you know. So I've made like yeah, I made a physical build on this one. Yeah, it's a non-physical build. Actually, that's a build from this one. So this was my first, and then I built off that one and built this one, and that's totally different to this one. This one's totally even different. That's more of a physical build, and this one's even more different. And then I decided to take a sorceress into the expansion, and yeah, but as I said, there's not really nothing new added. It's just a few extra new things, but not really anything game breaking or anything to rave on about. And yeah, so I'll leave you on that note, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.